You're welcome to the Detox Podcast. Yet again, I would like to welcome you, everybody, again. This is your boy, Kawes Ahmed, and we're here in the studios trying to record the next podcast. I'm very happy from the feedback from the previous podcast. I see a lot of comments, and it's very exciting that everybody enjoyed what we're doing and everybody is appreciating. And I would like to remind you, everybody, that has some bad blood. We're not doing this for money. We're doing this to push the country for the next generation, and we like everybody to come and be part of this. You know, we still recruiting a lot of people to come and be part of shaping the next future, shaping the next generation, shaping the country today. We want everybody that has anything to offer, let it be knowledge, skill, creativity, anything, because we follow. We capture a lot of stuff, you know. Direction is not all about one thing. Let me call it genre, like how they say in music. We cover education, we cover health, we cover a lot of stuff. You know, we talk to lawyers, we talk to doctors, we talk to sportsmen, we talk to entertainers, we talk to rappers, we talk to campaigners. We go all the way because no, everybody has everything, you know. Everybody has everything that they can offer, you know. So we have created this platform so that everybody can come and be part of it and make a difference. So I welcome you again to Direction Talks podcast, and I say this is the second edition. This is the second episode. If you haven't listened to the first podcast, you go back and you're going to see it on our pages, be it on Facebook or through Facebook or YouTube. You go download that and listen. And it's a more detailed podcast explaining what we do. So if you missed out the previous, go and download it before you listen to this one. But it's also okay if you've just joined us today. Today we are going to talk about something different. We are going to talk about accountability, and this is about personal endeavors. You know, accountability. We want to explain. We want to end the blame game, and I think I'll be back in a minute. All right, welcome back. So today what we're going to talk about is accountability. You know, I want everybody to think about the way they've been traveling in this road of life, and how they've been thinking about themselves and thinking about the rest of the things in life, or their friends or their partners. I want you to question yourself. Are you selfish or selfless? You know, are you blaming everything on other people? I know you. So I know a lot of people have been saying, you know, it's the problem of my team. I was the only serious guy in that team. You know, everybody was weak. They couldn't deliver the assignment in time. And I would do my part, they wouldn't do their part. Or I would have scored better, but, you know, the ref was on their side. And, you know, or my partner doesn't understand me. So that's why we separated, because I loved her so much, but she couldn't get to learn who I was, you know. We want to end the blame game because it's hindering the development of the country at large. So today what we're talking about is think about yourself, who you are, and think about the people that you work with or people that you stay around with. Are you blaming them for everything that's happening to you, or you're not? You know, I think it's about time that everybody picked up their own torch and stood up as men and represented who they are and took the blame at ever came at them. This is what I'm trying to say. Let me give you an example. There was this gentleman, older than me. I was still young. And he had a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of anger in life. And he used to ask me a question. I was young, but I remember he used to say, "Why all this?" You know, he would call me and say, boy, come here. I'll say, what are you saying? So you see everything that's taking place, everything that's happening around here? And I'll be like, okay, I see. I want to ask you a question. It's like, okay, ask me. Why all this? I want you to, he will tell me, I want you to look at the situation, read the situation and tell me why all this, why is it that everything is happening, like this? Why, for example, why am I so broke? Why am I so depressed? Why am I not happy? Why am I not okay with my partner? Why am I, why all this? And I would stand there and stare and be like, oh my God, what should I say? Why all this? Because I didn't know the cause of everything, but an answer was expected from me. But this is what I answered. Something came up in my head, and I said, man, I can feel your grievances, I can feel your pain, but I think you're asking the wrong question. He said, what do you mean? I said, you're asking the wrong question because you're saying, why all this? But I think the question should be, why me? And he got pissed, very pissed that he couldn't even listen any more thing that I was saying, because I was trying to take away all the blame from other people, that he's blaming for his unfortunate life, and focusing it all on him, because I wanted him to carry the blame. Life is so weird that if you don't look at it the right way, you get left behind. If you don't contemplate about certain things, you end up in anxiety, in anger, in stress and depression. But the thing is, most of the things that come to us are a result of our actions. There's something called cause and effect. Cause and effect it's like karma. If I treat you bad, somebody will treat me bad. If I treat you good, you're gonna treat me good. So everything that comes to you have to own it. This is your life. Own it. You're not broke because somebody fired you from their job, from your job. You don't have a bad relationship because your partner doesn't understand you. You're not happy because everybody around is trying to make you sad. Let's say, for example, you're very sad. And remember, sadness is in your head. What I'm trying to say is, if you realize that not everybody is trying to make you sad, and sadness is just a concept, it's just something in your head, and you push it out of your head and you say, now I'm going to live a happy life, you make efforts of making that possible. At the end of the day, you're going to be happy. Forget all the anxiety, forget all the dissing things in life. I'm saying everybody can achieve. Everybody can be who they really are. Everybody can achieve if you end the blame game. Because it's what is dragging you behind. You have to stand up and do stuff, but you think somebody's pulling you down all the time. I would like to tell you that by the start of this year, I decided to say, a lot is a lot, and let me just be happy. Let me just live. I said, let me end the blame game. Not everybody's there trying to undermine me. Not everybody works so hard to depress me. Not everybody there is working working so hard to make my life miserable. So I say, and if they are, because people do it, I say, to hell, let me just live, let me just be me. Let me do what I have to do. But at the end of the day, I don't go on blaming anybody. I've been to offices where I talk to somebody and he doesn't really care. He doesn't want to listen to what I'm saying, and they undermine you. But I see it as a challenge. I don't do the blame game. I see it as a challenge, and I say, Where did I go wrong when I was pitching this to the guy in that company, the manager or the boss of that company? Where did I go wrong? And I look into me like maybe when I was pitching it, my voice was low, or I didn't have the right material, or I didn't have the right words, or I didn't look professional, because it's a thing they consider in Uganda. So, I'm trying to chase away the negativity so that I remain with the positivity, but looking in me, if your team doesn't deliver, you make it hard that you deliver for the team, and everybody will see the hard work and they will have to get on board and deliver with you. If you say your girlfriend doesn't understand you, maybe it's you that doesn't understand you. Have you ever felt like you're lying to yourself? You sit it down and you're lying to yourself. Sometimes we need to look deep within us before we blame other people, because maybe it's you're making it your life purpose to get annoyed at everything they tell you. You can never have a talk with somebody for 5 minutes and you don't get mad over anything. I know you've seen people that just make it a business to get mad at whatever they tell them. Anything. So what if you change your mind and accept and say, I have to own this. I have to change me. And I believe if you change yourself, that is self-accountability. If you change yourself, if you improve yourself, if you change your life, then other people are going to come on board and they will feed off that energy, because let me tell you, there's an energy that we give off when we are talking to people or when we are working with people. A negative energy attracts a negative attitude. A positive energy attracts a positive attitude. So you need to be aware of the energy you're giving off, So if you are so determined, so determined to achieve, and you're working so hard, and you're not thinking about this one is trying to let me down, Africa, things they do, this one doesn't like me, this one does, and you work hard to improve yourself, and you work hard that you see that everybody around you wins, and you don't blame anybody for anything that comes your way. You're going to live a happy life. You're going to live a prosperous life. You're going to live a successful life, and you're going to be a very, very happy person at the end of it all. So today we were talking about accountability here on Direction, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying what we're doing, and I promise that we are going to start uploading podcasts of different people and what they do, and we are also uploading videos on YouTube, so you should go there and check it out, of different things. And very soon I'll be announcing when we're going to have our first conference, the first ever conference in Uganda that talks about you yourself. It's something we all want to see, something that's for us, something that is showing us the right direction. Like we say, a direction, we say, be your own compass. If you have no compass, then you cannot go to the right direction. So if you want to achieve, be accountable for your life and the anxiety and the blaming game, and focus on improving yourself. You can only change you, then other people will follow. All right. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. And this is the second podcast. It's really amazing that everybody is here and you're listening, you're downloading. Keep on the good work, and keep on improving yourselves. Do a lot of research, watch news, listen to music, watch movies, read books, do a lot of research, improve yourself daily. Don't give up, because the world is moving at a fast pace. So if you're not there, you're left behind. So everybody should be on board, and I'm saying, please get on board. Share this video, share the podcast, share it everywhere, keep it on your phone, and let other people listen to it. Thank you very much. You're welcome. And this is the Direction Talks podcast. You can visit us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll be happy to have you. And you can also call us if you want anything or you have something to offer. We're working for the betterment of the country. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Have a good week. We'll meet again next week. See ya. Peace out.